Okay, so I don't know the context of this whatsoever, but randomly, I think on Saturday morning, I was pinged by toast, hard bread. Damn, Saturday was only yesterday. Okay, I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was Friday. Okay, um, I was pinged at like 4 a.m. that if I was watching HO. I think it's HO. I hope it's HO. Anyway, I was pinged if I was watching it. I was asleep, but when I woke up 30 minutes later, I had to go to work. So I was like, I'll just watch it eventually. So I scrubbed through it at work to see what the hubbub was about. And apparently it's Yo again. I think I've watched one of his sets or a couple of his exhibitions on this channel before, but it was a live stream. I know most people don't tune into those or watch the backlog for understandable reasons. So I just decided I would just go over this one as a VOD and try to get some ideas for my H-Kohaku through it. Uh, for those of you who haven't watched Yo before, he's a relatively newer H-Kohaku, so their combos and routing aren't as nice as mine, but I still like seeing the ideas that they bring to the table. Because, having others' perspectives on a character, especially one that I've been playing too much, so maybe I'm blind to a couple of things that maybe I shouldn't be blind to. So having another perspective play the character somewhat competently is very much appreciated. And it's versus C-Maids. I think it's Kobito. Yeah, okay. There's always going to be the whole since this is ring wide, there are some mixes that are going to work that are a little more seeable than otherwise, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's nice escape. That's not real if there's no meaty. That tech was safe. Good J being to jail. Wow, they just decided to try to push them closer to the corner, but no media. Were they going for throw, or maybe? I don't know. Yeah, BC throw not working on H-Kohaku. A common situation. I don't... Oh, they were trying to bait heat. Honestly, I don't like baiting heat outside of the 2A2B setup because you usually get a whole bunch... Like, H-Kohaku not having a very good air to ground comes into those sort of situations where you can't hit the ground fast enough to get an actual confirm. See what they do. What an intelligent mechanic. They just gamble on shield, and since Yo meaty with 2A works, it'd be like that. 5B working on round start. Did they just hit 2A too late? I'm not gonna pause that much because I do want to look at something else today, but I want to see what they were pressing. I think that's 2B startup. That is indeed 2B startup. I don't know why they were pressing 2B. Okay. We take those. 2A meaty to both hell loop. We're getting our Oki. Does Yo still do the whack setup or do they do the real one? Okay, several issues here. First things first, meter management was poor here, especially considering you're a round down. You can't afford to go into the next round with legit 0 meter versus C maids. That's not good. This combo probably could have been like you probably just should have went 5C into 236C. The extension there is extra too, especially because I know for a fact it wouldn't have killed. And even if you weren't going to spend your meter wisely, you should have at least went for 2368 out there or something. But I suppose it all ended up in the end. Especially considering the fact that the C-Maids could have just back-tech gold air through them. Nice. Nice neutral jump. Okay, that was a whole bunch of mistakes from the C-Maids player in a row. Nice redashes. That's so much respect. It's H-Kohaku, bro. You can just 2A mash after the third 2A, probably. Or at least the up back. Like, I guess mashing is sort of bad risk reward. What if she goes into 2B, even though that's a mid? Like, the first hit of 2B is a mid. So it really only matters if she presses 2C. But, again, I suppose redashing there is probably better than what I've been doing, which is redashing after 5C, which is uber telegraphed. But it also could just be redashes like that work better in delay. more overseas compared to LGNA, where if you try to do 2A redash, you are just going to get mashed. Like, you can't even do like 2A into delay 5C and not get mashed randomly. Like, if you do it the 5C too slow. So it could just be that. What the didn't the H-Kohaku win? Oh no, what? How they win the round? What the? Am I blind to something? Did I skip a round? What? I didn't see the round that the. It must have happened when I was talking about my disagreements. Dude, I just don't remember this. What the? Okay. That must have happened when I was talking about something else. Next round, let's see. So, based on my reads, I gotta improve my one game reads of Kobito and other people so I can adapt on the fly better. Versus this player, if I was to go against Kobito on net play, I probably would not run up all the way and do 2A because they've shown in like 3 important situations that they're willing to do shield or whatever, but they also were getting hit meaty sometimes. So I probably would have done like a max range 5C or like an IED back JB because Kohaku and Maids are not the types of characters I care that much about swatting me like with a wake up 5A and reacts to an air backdash. But let's see how Yo handles this type of player on defense. The shield just might be a parent response. That was a nice 5B. Nice confirm. Yeah, so they're just pushing. That's not real. I wish it was real, but it's only real in the corner. Like, you can see how fake it is because, yeah, it's so fake. If you're gonna do it like that, you need to spin meter. Caught landed, not blocking. Whack ass mix up, except it works for H-Kohaku as opposed to C. Nice neutral jumps. Like, that JB was pretty good. Stop mashing 2B, just up back it. Actually, no, that's a bad idea, because what if you get hit by 236B? Just stand block, honestly. Yeah, stand block into 2C is probably better than what Yo is doing. We're just trying to mash it. Because H-Kohaku doesn't have the buttons to mash it like that. Unfortunate. You're going to get hit by tree. Yeah, just cutting it short so they don't drop. Understandable. Pretty good. IDJB trades with a landing 5. Wow, I'm surprised that worked. They just swung it too late. Nice. I would have went for Oki, but yeah. The fact that, yeah, they're almost at meter. Yeah, that's not gonna work at that height. Just too high. That heat bait was kind of suspect, but the opponent fell for it, so we do in fact take those. I mean, they're not doing anything special, but they are doing pretty good, so. Nice JB placement, but what was the opponent doing pressing JB so late? Especially like rule number 1 of the H-Kohaku ditto. If you're above your opponent, don't be pressing JB like that. You are just going to get counter hit. Unless you press it mad early. Though no confirm. But catches Kobito mashing something on wake up. Strike throw. That was a slightly late strike. I know that wasn't meaty, because I could tell. Bro, confirm it with 5C. That should be dead. Oh, if you lose because you didn't confirm with 5C, this is gonna be tragic. Although I don't, that might not be confirmable on 6-frame delay. That was a nice, made assist by Kobito. Bro, that, ooh, they did 236B, they would have won, but nope, they tried to do overhead, despite the fact that Yo's been disrespecting the whole time. Yeah, Jay doesn't have a whole bunch of hits done, and the fact it hits so high means you can be a slight mix-up between the second Jet A and the 2A. And the timing of the 2A can just mess people up. Nice empty jump into block. Were they trying to throw there? Let me see. I haven't tapped doing gotcha shit. Let's see what Yo was trying to do. Yeah. Probably just trying to tomahawk throw. Yeah, I know. Smash player bullshit, bro. I'm just calling it tomahawk, bro. When it works, it works. That was most definitely a misinput, but I don't know of what. That's the same time they pulled out the exact same string. They got, bro, this person's a serial heater. That's like the third time they've gotten that exact heat baited. Oh, is it just the first to two? Is it a team battle thing? Okay, they're replaying it for us to find out what the fuck Yo is trying to do. Because that was not intentional, probably. Do they have the replay before he did that 2-on-4? Because that's not ground 2-on-4, which is complete and utter dog shit. It's air 2-on-4, which is just bad. I'm just gonna look myself and see what he's trying to do. So he did the JB, IDJB to land earlier. And he was trying to, what was he trying to bait here? The opponent doesn't have heat. Bro, was this an actual not input? I don't think it was a misinput. That was intentional. What the fuck, dude? This guy must just be crazy. Maybe it works versus I'm trying to remember the name of the cab that they put. Ring wide. Maybe it works on ring wide because that would not work versus anyone paying attention in the States. Because that move starts out frame 50 or 60 and it's gold air throwable the whole time. And this is H-Kkohaku we're talking about, who has the strongest gold air throw combos of the game. Clean starter into 2-2B. Are they gonna meaty this time? Yep, but they didn't. Oh, they did it meaty, so the nice hold up by Yo, just calling it out. Kohaku air dash is airborne, so can't throw it. Nice walking by Yo. Oh, gets hit by a second head with 2B. 5A cockball. Not like a typical cockball when you dash, but whatever. Just gets mixed up. No mix up. The most dangerous mix up there is. Oh, Yo had a very clear JB opportunity, but I understand why they didn't take it there. Bro, Yo's meter management has been kind of questionable this whole time. Why are they should be spending meter here, trying to get to 150 as soon as possible. Like, yeah, this JB was fine. This should have been a J7A probably, but I understand not wanting to. Actually. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna jump here versus an opponent that's air dashing and they're relatively close, if you're not gunning the immediate jump 7A, you should probably just dash forward. Although Kawaku's dash forward is kind of garbage, so it might have gotten hit by JC, but still, I feel like that's slightly better than this kind of greedy jump back. And then this just barely whiffs. Like, let's see how much it. Yeah, it just barely whiffs. And then they get to land, and then they try to greedily jump out, and now I think 5B would beat both up, back, and block. But I don't know if it. No, I think they're just out of range. I think Clark is going to put here where my cursor is. So 5B will whiff. So I think they do a dash up. Nope, they ID. This would have lost to 5B though. And I don't understand the 2B here. if you are really that sure your opponent's going to dash, you should probably just hit 5B as C-Kkohaku mech. Not Code mech, C-Maids. This is unfortunate, but the 2B forward movement pushed them over. And then they both mashed. The Kohaku brain, but that situation put Yo back to 200. Misinput, that was most definitely a command grab, that was not intentional. Unlike the other 214C, which was intentional, that was not intentional. But Tolus from C-Maids, crazy. Oh, we don't got those. We don't got those. We were kind of playing leapfrog. Nice. Bro, if you're not gonna do the real Batolu combo there, you should just not play H-Kohaku. That was a really, really good JB. And then bro, your meter is kind of bad. You have a whole bunch of red health to gain. Your opponent has a whole bunch of fucking life. She has so much meter too, so it doesn't really matter. Why don't you go for the real combo? Deal 5k, put her meter into max, force a burst if she wants to burst, and then get meter advantage. Like, why do this BC aircraft crap when you have a real combo that works here? Whatever, dude. Because now they still have meter to burst you with if they still want to. And they could have heated on wake up too. Dude. Bro. Dude. What? How are you going to 2C2A whiff and not get your free hit confirmed? Just OTG them. It doesn't matter if they have burst. They have to spit. Like, okay, whatever. I don't agree with that. Because, see, they mistimed the air dash, so they got to mash and move the turn. Yeah, that burst is fine. That burst tech is fine because Kohaku is actually kind of dog shit at catching tech, so the fact that they cut their dash short allowed them to... I mean, even if they didn't cut the dash short, H-Kohaku is... I mean, all the Kohakus pretty much, except F-Kohaku, are bad at catching techs. Oh, yeah, because the 5B hit the maid, they lost some of their cancel. Unfortunate. JP Kohakus really do love 2AA redash. Huh. Maybe I should do that. Nice combo. I think this kills. Yeah. Maybe 2AA redash is kind of low-key hype, and I've just not been doing it out of fear. It might be real. But again, this is ring-wide, 6-frame delay. I don't know how real it is on MASH Central, that is LGNA. It might be more real than I've been giving it credit, dude. Just possibly more real than I gave it credit to. Dash 5A to break, but no. Probably should have hit 5B immediately afterwards. Full combo. This is going to be like 6k. Nope, it's going to be 4.2. Okay, dude, whatever the fuck that combo was. Nice. No, this Yo is... What? Okay, first off, Yo is kind of bad at hit confirming these JCs that they are landing. Like, this is fine. This is fine. But if you're hitting JC here, you must understand that your opponent's whiffing something. You're probably going to hit like a shield. And you don't even have double jump, so you don't even have to give a shit about shield. Because if you get shield here, you just get got. So you literally only have to look at... what are you looking at? You're only looking for hit or block. And on both situations, at this distance, you hit fucking 5C as soon as you hit the ground. And instead, they just... Bro, I think this just might be JP Brainworms. Because Mia. That's not the name of the C Sasuke player. Moai came to Climax and he was doing the exact same shit of like hitting a button and then doing our air dash reset to try to catch people slipping. This just might be the... You know how super double jump button stupidly is the Americano? Hitting a JC and then doing a air dash button again just might be the Japanese version of Americano, dude. I'm actually surprised that they crossed up somehow. Actually, no, I'm not surprised. Although it is crazy. I'm surprised I'm sort of surprised she got pushed out of the corner. Honestly, this whole interaction scuffed. I would have just landed and hit 2B, but like, yeah, this whole interaction scuffed. She probably could have just command grabbed there, but like, first place, why did you hit into the shield? Johnny mix-ups? No, poison plant mix-ups, but we don't do that right. Honestly, you should have just burst there. You don't want to start the round with 200, but Yo's meter management has not been the cleanest this entire set, so that's whatever. Nice. No real confirm, unfortunately. If you attack a burst like that, you understand that you're sort of just giving. Where's the bateau loops, bro? Okay, whatever. 2B into air dash is a new one, but it might be real than I think it is, because it's -6, but it's -6 like a good deal away from the opponent. This is pretty good boxing from Kobito, but then it's over, and Yo has found his way back in. This guy is scouting for that heat, dude. He's sort of lucky that Kobito hasn't caught on to the fact that this guy is staying in the air like a bee or whatever and is not getting gold air thrown for it. Because this is H-Kohaku, mind you. She can't come. Ooh, that was nice. Air back that shit, B. Ooh, that JB was really, really good, but Kobito doesn't follow up after it. I personally, if I like, let's see. This is legit every single air option gone, bro. You could actually no, C-Maids don't have the no, they do. 236B actually probably like is a 236BB is a guaranteed like chip damage here, but if you're going for like a real option, I probably would just thrown the landing. Hell, you could even just run up 5A 5B into a combo. Although how good a run up 5A 5B on C-Maids is questionable to say the least. So I don't like blame them for not going for it immediately. Yeah, because the more I think about it, the more whack that it just might be. Nice gold air throw. Sadly, we're doing the corner to corner version, so and we dropped the corner to corner version. Oh, nice trade, but no full confirm. But we do take those. Not covering the tech out. Letting the 2C fully recover is a new one, but I suppose it wasn't punished. I mean, it is hard to punish a -11 move from across the screen if teammate teaches us anything. Nice command throw. We cut down a loop. We don't do what? Oh, they're running the old-fashioned mix of well, does the bomb hit meteor or does it hit slightly before your wake up? That mix is more tricky than I like to give it credit for. I used to use it a lot before I used my current setup. Maybe I should incorporate it back, but I don't like the fact that it's mostly just a timing mix-up as opposed to just like a true blue mix-up. And my idea is that since I don't get like the mix-up is like, that was a nice redash by the way. Yo's redash there was really good. It called out the bunker and allowed them to, you know. Anyway, my issue with that mix is that you don't get those sort of clean opportunities with H-Kohaku often enough, personally, to be doing some sort of cheeky fake mix. At least that's my personal opinion on the matter. But as we just saw, it can work, and when it works, shit, damage is damage, right? It doesn't matter if it's fake mix if it hits the opponent. Yo's opening got stolen by Kobito, and Kobito did the exact same thing to him. It ended up getting a counter hit. No confirmed though. And now we're back to playing neutral. Nice pin. Well, it's not much of a pin, but just Kobito being a little greedy on landing. Throw. Yeah, Yo is cutting short a loop, so that's. Yeah, Yo is cutting short a loop, which is Kohaku is one of the easiest character to 3 loops, I think. That traded with 5B, that was pretty lucky that tech worked. But again, Kohaku is bad at catching techs. Good catch. Good confirm. This should be at least 4.2k. Oh, full 5k. They did the mix wrong, but hey, kept the opponent in the corner. That 5cc is so cheap. Oh, but we got our own 5cc. That's cheap, but so good at catching people lingering. The arm air blocking. Nice pressure from Yo. Yeah, this guy's kind of getting away with murder with some of these redashes, I feel like. But maybe H-Kkohaku is better at getting the redash threat than I personally think. I'm going to try it, maybe. Like, the next time I play versus some mid-level or top-level player, I might try to just do the 2AA redash and see how different it works versus NA versus... But then again, this is a specifically one Japanese player. I'm pretty sure Yo runs into people who just smashes it all the time in JP as well. I want to see what the pressure is like versus people who just mash or jump like crazy if they feel a gap. But I'm pretty sure this is a first to 5. Once it's over, I don't know if I'll keep the same recording or if I'll add it to a different recording. But the one cock gave me an F Yakuya set versus Onion H Sats, and I haven't seen Onion H Sats in a fucking while, so I might want to watch that and reminisce about that cheap ass character. Nice JAs out of on defense from Kobito. Leo's just kind of just getting the more cleaner hits. Nice. Bro, Yo needs better combos. For real. Oh, I think this is a team tournament thing where everyone runs a first to 5 or whatever. Huh? Oh, that was this input probably. That was probably the command throw getting crossed up. At least that's what I'm going to believe. Because there's no other reason. You just faint immediately. Dash on the redash. This is do or die. Or it would have been do or die if we finished the combo. Yeah, just a whole bunch of drops from Kobito. And that's it for Yo, no? No, they're still playing. Is this a first to 10? I thought it was a first to 5. Ooh, nice confirm. Oh, that should have been a 5cc, 236C hard knockdown. You can't skip out of it, which allows Yo to attack. Honestly, I don't mind the throw on Oki. I do mind that they are skipping out on their Okis. That counter hit, so that means they could have gone a real combo. I don't appreciate running all the way up to your opponent's grill for throws, because LFGNA, at least I know personally as a fact, there are a lot of clowns in LFGNA that will just fucking wake up throw you if you try to throw them on their wake up. And they'll do it at the most inopportune time, and you're going to feel like a dumbass each and every single time. So if you're trying to throw an opponent on their wake up, you want to ideally be out of their throw range, especially if you command throw. And H-Kkohaku's command throw is just big enough to slightly outrange Nero and Hime's throw, so you can truly afford to be just at good distance away and just throw them. I sort of, while I was focusing on that, I kind of lost. Ooh, unfortunate J trade. Well, not trade, but J hit the startup of JB. Yeah, I'm kind of not feeling Yo's pressure mostly. I feel like the 2AA redashes are actually pretty nice. Those are something I kind of stopped doing after getting those beat out of me. But I feel like they might be stronger than I have been thinking they are. But I am not a big fan of Yo's IAD pressure at all. Nor do I like their. I feel like they don't do 5A into 5B charge often enough either, because that is pretty strong. Because 5B does gain ground versus blocking foes, even if it's not a lot. I don't know. Nice run up 5A. That's what Yo's been doing for the vast majority of round starts of this game. Set. Okay. Also, Kohaku has a slow wake up, so that's probably half the reason that Yo keeps getting this wrong. That's plus enough to get a confirm even after they get counter and you jumped. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that air dash, but it actually could have worked out if they immediately landed with like a J air or something, because it would have caught the opponent that's kind of fishing a little too hard. If they did a real combo, this killed. Yeah. But to be fair, so Yo, the real combos there are actually harder because they threw at like the only position Kohaku moment, the JB kind of hit both of you in the air moment. You hate to see it, or you love to see it if it wants to you the game. Why the 5B2C there? Yeah, honestly, it might be better. It might be a better autopilot than what I do currently on my 5Bs. I feel like the best autopilot in that situation is if your opponent's on the ground and you're trying to counter hit something with 5B, you 5B2C, like Yo did there, or if they're in the air, you 5B and you just buffer jump for most of it, and at the end, you, yeah, that cactus was way too late and way too far. If you hit them in the air, you want to 5B up forward so you can hit them. Wow, I'm surprised that they both clashed each other, I think. I don't know if... Okay. Yeah, I don't know if C-Kkohaku's 2B is faster than H-Kkohaku's 2B second hit coming out. Drop, unfortunate. That tech forward was kind of questionable, but no punishment. Kohaku's 5B sucks ass, dude. Oh shit, for a C-Maids player, but that really be how it is. Whenever you whiff a 5B like that, because your opponent's crouching in the mid-range, you are, it is a test of character. It is the biggest scramble situation that you can find yourself in as a Kohaku player in this game. It is, it kind of sucks. Oh, I got pinged by something. Oh shoot, I'm gonna play Mega Strikers after this, so I suppose I'll record the one cough set review separately. Full combo. I don't really get the point of the roll in that sequence. It doesn't do anything. You still have to block the tree the same way. I'm pretty sure you can block tree both ways, but... Oh, you probably could have just walked under him. Like, this was really good lockdown. As soon as they did this, I don't remember if they lost a double jump in that sequence. They probably did. The 5B was extremely fucking early. Like, what were they swatting with that, actually? But after it, this is C-Kkohaku, so she can't hit behind herself. Meaning you probably could have... Damn, you could have just command thrown her landing. And if you didn't want to do that, and you could have, like, walked forward a little bit, and then J8 gold air throw her. But this 2A, the landing was actually pretty nice, too. Nice awareness. Unfortunate draw. I don't like that 2 and 4, but I suppose it's okay, I guess. Like, I think the idea behind this sequence is that he hits the bomb, and if you try to hit him for hitting the bomb with like a dash 2C, he's in this form, and he's gonna punish you with a Molotov. But the issue is, if that's your plan, if that's your game plan, homie, you might as well just 2D if they see them run up at you. But although I suppose it does get past the mate assist because the history tracks the Kohaku being over here and he tries to palm, but she's invulnerable. Also allows him to convert off the bomb. But I feel like just dash blocking would have worked too. And he doesn't even he doesn't air dash or anything to convert either, so also this guy kind of jumps way too much for people who are knocked down. I don't like the air dash there. You're kind of too close, but maybe that's the idea. Time to mix up. Like the way dude, just fucking OTG them, bro. Just what is your 623A has OTG? Just OTG them. Take the meter. You can even dump meter after you OTG them if we're being real. If you lose this game with 14 seconds on the clock because you refuse to OTG an opponent and decided that, yo, today I'm going to move my opponent closer to mid-screen. If this was like all the way next to the corner and they pushed them over to the corner, it would be like, what, yo, whatever, sure, I don't care. But you're pushing your opponent mid-screen on a character who has dog shit block screen pressure. So I don't know what you were expecting from that, frankly. Plus, even if you were trying to do command throw combos, yeah, you lose this because of time now, by the way. Even if you're trying to do command throw combos, if you have your bopper loops on point, you can just, if you throw her from over here, she will end up in the corner anyway. So it's like, why are you pushing them mid-screen for? You can do strike combos that will start from over here and then end with the Kohaku in the corner too. There's like no reason to push her like that into the corner. Yeah, this is just, yeah. Now you got to get rid of this meter, by the way. Well, you don't get that chance anymore. Unfortunate, 5A6A sucks. You know, I was saying it was a fake mix-up, but dude, you do have to time the bomb to hit media eventually, right? Unfortunate. And now we're just mashing a wake up. Unfortunate. I actually don't know how much of that's a mix-up and how much of that is just a raw reaction check. Yeah, that is a mix-up. You can, like, it's not like the most scariest mix-up in terms of frames, but the fact that if it hits you, it's like the easiest hit from ever is still scary somewhat. Okay, so right now my Yo profile is like he really likes doing dash up 5A as his round start, which is half decent round start. I'm not gonna dock points for it. Yo is pretty good at establishing 2AA dash pressure, something that I personally, dude, fucking finish the combo. That if you finish the combo, that legit kills. But their decision making in regards to the routing and meter management are both extremely questionable. Because first things first, why was he heat there? If you really wanted to dump the meter, oh shoot, wrong thing. Oops. I can't remember where I'm supposed to be here. First things first, if you really wanted to dump the meter anywhere, like this situation is kind of unfortunate because if you wanted to dump the meter anywhere, you keep the opponent grounded and you do 2-3-6C after the 5C. But that's not what they did. They launched because, you know, habit. And probably I would have just launched too. Because if you win the first round, it's typically enough momentum that you can kind of excuse bad meter management. And then they get the, yeah. Like, why spend this meter? You already committed to being a bad meter management person and starting the next round with 0. Also, this bomb is way too fucking early because you're not reacting to the tech like that. Because now they could attack forward and smoke your ass. And then we're just mashing 5B versus, like, that's just panic, so it's fine. But it's like, dude, whatever. Yeah, now the opponent gets heat, and you're jumping in the corner with not a lot of air options. This 5B, see, that's the issue. That's another issue with JB. JB requires the fact that you have an air dash to provide a lot of threat with it. But I feel like in this situation, like I like this idea. Because JB into super double jump to JA to pin is not like an inherently bad idea. But I think JB into just regular double jump and maybe JB again, or if you see the air dash, you can just gold air throw, would have probably been better. Because if you double jump and if they land to the ground, you JB again. If you see the super double jump, you JB again. If you might hit them, you probably won't, but you're still you're gonna hit the ground faster. With this super double jump, trying to JA them to catch the super double jump from the opponent, they put themselves in a worse situation if they did anything other than super double jump. And if they did super double jump, what they were going to get was a gold air throw, tick throw situation, which they could have also gotten if they just regular double jumped and just gold air throwed this on reaction and reacted to the other two options with JB. Although, yeah, in the moment, I probably would not have done this shit. I probably would have just landed on the ground and hit 5B and got mad when this actually kind of hit my 5B. I think that was a Kamone dash, but I'm not sure. Nice call out. If you ever see an H-Kohaku miss the 5cc cancel, just kill him for it. Nice grab. Unfortunately, dropping the combo. No, dude, do the real combo. Boo. Like, I feel like I know I'm probably sounding like a jackass because well, I played this character for the better half of like 3 years at this point. If I see counter hit air opponent in the corner, I'm always doing the real combo. Like, I don't always go for the real combo if I get a counter hit mid screen or whatever, depending on my mood and how I'm feeling myself. But anytime I get it in the corner, you can pull up any VOD. There, I will like legit always go for the real combo unless the regular BCBC air throw will kill. And even then, I sometimes go for the real combo. It is just so much because off of that 5A counter hit, they could have gotten their life bar. They could have had their life bar and put them in the last like 3K of life. And now they're just selling for like 3K damage instead. Like, that's half 2K damage. It would have been like 2.6K after the throw. That's just so much damage loss. Like, dude, just do the real Bateau loop. It is like I genuinely think after like Bateau loop from throw and Bateau loop from air counter hits are like the big two command throw Bateau loops you need to have down. Like everything else, like bopper, corner to corner, mid screen feint loops. I mean, everything else is just extra. Like you really like when it comes to H-Kohaku execution, you need to be able to Bateau loop anytime they get counter hit near the corner and anytime you can throw them. Oh. Portion. I mean, you've been kind of playing a little too leapfroggy for my taste. Also, they're kind of getting lucky that the opponent's giving them a whole bunch of respect and not throwing them on wake up for always being completely right next to them. Like an important part about the H-Kohaku strike throw mind game that I've been recognizing as I play more H-Kohaku is just how important it is to vary what distance you start the first 2A from. Because you might think you always want to do the first 2A as close as possible, and while you do sometimes want to do that because you get more block string opportunities the closer you are to the opponent, you can bait out a lot of defensive mechanics just by being slightly farther away than normal, and you also discourage like whack stuff like wake up throw and wake up like shield. Like some characters will not mash wake up shield if you're slightly out of their EX shield 2A range. Or if you're in the range but it's at a distance that's so whack that just confirming it is going to be weird for them. That second dash probably should have been like this dash, fine. This dash um this dash should have been a neutral jump JB. But then again, you're kind of hoping for your opponent to, super double jump in that situation. But I feel like that's a fair ask. We're gonna land it this time? Yep, let's go. That was so late. Like, that was very clearly not hitting BD. But I don't know how documented this character is in Japan. Because all my guides are in English, so it's probably, like, not clear. That block string is so cheap. 5A, not hitting crouches, screwing Kkohaku over. Full combo. Oh, probably could have squeezed out an extra K, but what were we baiting? No, really, what were they baiting? Kkohaku didn't have meter there. Okay. I don't think that's air blockable, so whatever. If it is air blockable, bro, this guy needs to block when he's air dashing. But I am like 80% sure it's not air blockable, and it's just air blockable. But I can't remember if H-Maids version of it is air blockable or not, so I'm just going to give Yo the benefit of the doubt. Oh, dude, that's actually nice. I've never seen that version of the mix-up before. I've always seen the fuzzy, but this, like, high-low, where, like, if you don't respect the high, you get popped up by the poison plant, is cool. This probably leads into, like, 3K, 3.5K, but with an additional K of poison sec, too. So this is actually not bad. I like it. It's cool. Although that 2C, that 5C after the 2C was omega fucking early. Like, come on, bro. Basic Kkohaku mentals would have told you that was too fucking early. Poison's gone now, and Yo has heat, so free strike throw. If you're gonna guess anything there versus maybe delay through would have been the best guess, but like, yeah. Full confirm. Nope. I should just not say full confirm. I play this character. I know how hard that shit is. Okay, dude. We are dropping like a motherfucker today. Heat. I don't agree with this heat. Okay. This is a whole bunch of red life. This is all the red life they lose access to. The combo is halfway done, so this combo would have likely done about 5K, so they would have lost another chunk of red life, and they would have been on the back foot. So also, C-Maids is pretty good at forcing strike throw. So I sort of understand the idea of, okay, I don't think I'll get access to this red life, so I'm just going to burst here. I personally would not have done it, but I sort of understand it, I suppose. Because to me, this is like, even if I guess wrong, like if I burst mid-combo, and this is H-Kohaku, by the way. If I burst mid combo and they tech like a jackass, there's nothing I can do to consistently stop that, right? Like I'd have to dash to this position and I'd have to be eagle eyed for a tech, and if they tech away, I have to hit 2C and get them to block. And now I'm H-Kohaku post 2C. What the fuck do I do, right? So to me, this getting this life back is more important than trying to force a guess here. Also, Yo needs to fucking OTG people with 63A more. I never thought I'd have to say that in regards to watching H-Kohaku play, because I feel like everyone complains about the nature of the 63A so fucking often that I feel like if you played H-Kohaku, you probably would just 63A people who are on the ground, especially post 2C, because like what else are you doing there? Wake up shield is H Moon, and you die. Oh, wake up shield versus H-Kohaku. Oh wow. Now that I'm thinking about it, like my read, like post game one on Kobito being a person who likes to backdash and shield, has kind of been Kobito's downfall this set, really, because Yo has mostly been doing like hyper delayed 2As and command throw to beat their defensive options. If they held up on wake up more often, they probably would have. I don't think this person is at all confident in their history, considering the fact this is the first time in the entire set that I've seen it being played. Yeah. I'm actually kind of curious as to why they don't play C-Kkohaku. Because other than like a few overhead setups, I have not seen anything from this player that tells me that they would have really prefer C-Maids. But maybe I could ask Gaku about all the things C-Maids has over C-Kkohaku that would make a person consider playing them over C-Kkohaku. Nice pressure. But we get dashed. Like, that's the third time or so that this person is 2AA dashed into a heat. So at this point, I would have actually, I would consider 2AA and just doing a mic walk forward and then press 5B. But that's how I would react. I want to see how Yo reacts to it if they play past this one, because this might be the last one. Yeah, I said I'd be on 10, and it's been 20 minutes. Oops, this set is going on longer than I thought it would. This should be it. Yeah. The heat call out, we do take those. So, just gonna wrap this up, I suppose. Damn, it's been a fucking hour. Holy shit. Anytime I do a set review, I'm always surprised at how fast time flies when I'm looking at this game. Um, yeah, okay, so Yo is extremely focused on doing 2AA mix-ups and doing like delay 2A on wake up versus wake ups. Like he's not meeting the 2A. I can tell that because I'm just so used to playing this character. I can tell when the 2A is not meaty. So he's just delaying 2A and doing a lot of 2A dash, 2A dash. And I probably don't do that as much as I should, but I feel like it's kind of something that's very questionable to crush on. I don't know. Well, that's my take on it. Maybe other people will see different things from this set than I did, because I was just mostly like I didn't pay that much attention to the neutral, I suppose, which is probably something I probably should have. But Kohaku mirror neutrals are kind of cringe, especially as H-Kohaku, because your neutral is just so much worse than the other Kohakus that you are kind of just on the back foot neutral wise. But you do have the Ballbuster Oki, but they never even did the Oki. They kind of just won because the opponent was not very good at adapting to the delay 2A and command throw that Yo was putting down. So I'd have to gather up my thoughts on what I really think about that. I hope to see Yo play more because I know they've been playing a lot more recently. So maybe next time they really knock me off my socks. But I don't know. I didn't see that much. That was super interesting. Well, I'll probably check out the one cough set later. Like tomorrow, I plan on going over the entirety of well, not the entirety, most of Snaildom because I know that's back, and I was supposed to join it, but I was planning to go to my final monthly, and I couldn't because there wasn't a card to take, unfortunately. So I probably could have joined Snaildom, but I forgot to. So I'm gonna look at it tomorrow, and the day after that, I probably I either look over the one cost set if I don't look over it later tonight, or I might just like record a set versus someone and talk over it and try to do that instead. Because I know like Makoto Fox normally does this sort of like watching multi blood shit. But I don't know. I'm kind of down to do more VOD reviews and just sharpen my multi blood knowledge a little bit. That's it. I'm gonna go play Mega Strikers. Peace.